It's now 7 o'clock. Welcome to the April 7th, 2020 meeting of the Whitehall City Council for the purpose of conducting and considering such matters that may come before it. Before we roll into our agenda, I'd just like to make a quick statement. Again, good evening, and as we're still in the midst of the effects of COVID-19, we're once again thinking about the public, or thanking the public for participating safely from your homes. With regard to the comment for full public, we're continuing the process of asking those of you who wish to speak to submit your comments by 5 p.m. on the Monday prior to council meeting, and those items will be read during that meeting. And finally, I'd be remiss if I did not thank the folks on the front lines, including the medical community, safety forces, and first responders. The list goes on, and please know your selfless acts are most appreciated. May we please rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Aug, will you please call roll?
Bailey?
Here.
Rodriguez?
Here.
Elmore?
Present.
Coniston?
Present.
Cantor?
Present.
Heck?
Present.
Morrison?
Present.
President Potter?
Present. Thank you. At this time, I'd accept a motion for the approval of the March 17th agenda and regular meeting minutes.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the March 17th minutes.
Second.
The motion has been made by Ms. Coniston, seconded by Mr. Cantor. Ms. Aug, will you please call roll?
Bailey?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Heck?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
The minutes have been approved. Now it's time for our first poll publicly of the evening, and as indicated earlier, folks had the opportunity to submit their comments. At this point, I would like to ask Ms. Aug if she would please read those into the record.
Nicole Spicer, 4227 Rickenbacker Avenue, apartment 606, Whitehall, Ohio. Good evening, City Council, Mayor Maggard, and all Whitehall elected officials. Thank you for your leadership of the City of Whitehall during this difficult time in our nation due to the coronavirus. Thank you, Mayor Maggard, for issuing the city curfew for the safety of Whitehall residents and businesses. Thank you, Chief Crispin and the Whitehall Police Department for protecting our city. Thank you to Chief Preston Moore and the Whitehall Fire Department for your service. Thank you to Megan Meyer, Community Affairs Manager, for the updates and communications for resources for Whitehall residents. I am sharing these updates with some of my neighbors who do not have the internet or a computer in their home. Take care and be safe.
Very nice, Nicole.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Nicole.
Greg Thurman, 738 Bernhard Road, Whitehall, Ohio. Just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to the mayor, administration, council, police, fire, and all Whitehall city employees for all you are doing during these difficult times. I'm confident in our leadership, grateful for all the communications we are receiving. I appreciate you, and I know I am not the only one. Additionally, I'd like many others had my basement flooded on March 20th. I appreciate the concern that I have felt from the city as expressed by Mayor Maggard and Zach Woodruff. It's encouraging, and I can't say enough about our trash collectors. Thank you so much. I know it's been a hard couple of weeks. Everyone stay safe and healthy.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. And Ms. Aug, thank you for reading those for us. We'll now go to our standing committee reports, and there are no standing committee reports as we did not meet 2 weeks ago for our committee. Official reports, the administration is not with us this evening, but I will say that the following officials' reports have been filed in the council office since our last meeting, and that would include the auditor's expense report for February 2020, the auditor's bank report for February 2020, the auditor's statement of cash position report for February 2020, the auditor's revenue report for February 2020. Under communications, petitions, and claims, we have one item listed this evening. Notice in the Ohio Division of Liquor Control for a new D1 liquor permit for Hector Wings 1 LLC, 3752 East Broad Street, Whitehall, Ohio, 43213. At this time, Ms. Aug, can you please verify that each member of council is given a copy of each item of legislation listed on the agenda prior to the meeting and including any add-on addition?
Bailey?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Heck?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
Thank you. Under third reading, we have got no legislation this evening. Under second reading, we have got ordinance 16-2020, which will be read by title only, authorizing a supplemental appropriation in the amount of $18,357.64 from unappropriated monies in the general fund 101 to the contingency expense account 101.950.59.900 and declaring an emergency. Under first reading, we have got ordinance 22-2020, authorizing and approving the mayor to sign a contract with the Fraternal Order of Police, Ohio Labor Council, Inc., representing part-time police dispatchers, the contract term January 1st, 2020 to December 31st, 2022, and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President, I'd like to introduce ordinance 22-2020 and move for the suspension of all rules.
Second.
Ordinance 2022 has been introduced for suspension of all rules by Ms. Coniston, seconded by Mr. Morrison. Clerk, please call roll.
Bailey?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Heck?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
The rules have been suspended.
Move to adopt?
Second.
There's been a move to adopt by Ms. Coniston, seconded by Mr. Morrison. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, Ms. Aug, please call roll.
Bailey?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Heck?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
22-2020 has been adopted. That finalizes our ordinances this evening, and we'll now roll to our second poll public that we've got no items for. And we'll then move forward to our community date board.
Everything's canceled.
Karen, I mean, you're always good for something.
Postpone, Karen, say postpone.
You know what, when this is all over, I'm gonna have so much for community date board. I'm just gonna have event after event.
We do have tic-tac-toe.
We will take you up on that. Hearing nothing further, we will now go to poll council. Mr. Bailey.
Thank you, Mr. President. I thank all you guys for coming out, taking care of business for the city. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yeah, good to see everyone for a few minutes. I'm okay with just going on like this in the future instead of that whatever we were gonna try and do.
Yeah.
The Zoom.
Right.
This works too.
It's nice seeing everybody.
Yeah, so, and otherwise, everyone stay safe out there and we'll see y'all soon.
Thank you. Ms. Elmore.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for those that are viewing live. I want to also thank the people that wrote in for the poll public. Those were very kind words, and at this time, we do need to hear some real kind words, so thank you, Whitehall community. And thank you for Megan that is sending the updates. I'll forward the updates to as many people as possible, and so I appreciate the updates. I believe in physical distancing, but continued social connection. And social media is a really good way to stay in contact with your family and friends. And also, we are our brother's keeper, and we should use good sense in that. For our seasoned citizens, avoid any COVID-19 scams because they're rapid right now. And don't forget to vote. And if you haven't requested your absentee ballot, it needs to be mailed in and received by April the 25th. Also, ballots can be hand-delivered to Franklin County Board of Elections at 1700 Morse Road. The Board of Elections is also partnering with local Kroger store to help distribute mail-in ballots requested during the ongoing health crisis. And that's all I have. Everybody stay safe. It was good seeing everybody. Thank you, Mr. President.
Ms. Elmore, thank you so much. Ms. Coniston.
I would like to thank everybody for viewing. It's nice to be with everybody. Tomorrow tomorrow night, we'll start the first night of Passover that goes on for the next week. And then this weekend is Easter. So I wish everybody happy holidays and be with your families, do a lot of FaceTime with them, give them calls, send them letters, send them cards, and everybody be safe.
Thank you. Ms. Head.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, everybody who is tuning in. Thank you for those that wrote in. Those were very kind words. Thank you to all the essential workers that are still working and keeping everything going. We greatly appreciate it, and I just hope everybody stays safe.
Thank you. Mr. Canada.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just like everybody else said, thank you all for viewing. It's really nice seeing everybody. It's a tough time we're going through, and we'll get through this. I want everybody to stay healthy, stay safe. I've spoken with our chief of police, chief of fire. In fact, today I've spoken with both of them. They're staying safe. They're doing a phenomenal job. And hope to see everybody soon. We'll get through this, like I say. And God bless you. Hi, girls. Daddy loves you, and I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Thank you. Mr. Morris.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to thank everyone for watching and thank the citizens for the good comments. Appreciate you all showing up here. Good to see you. Julie, thank you for all you're doing. And everyone, stay safe.
Thank you. And I would just like to echo the comments made by my co-council members, and also thank Julie for all of her work. We've been doing quite a bit of texting, and you've been keeping on top of it. That's much appreciated. So again, be safe. At this point, I would accept a motion for
Mr.
adjournment.
President, move to adjourn.
Second?
Okay, I've had a motion by Mr. Bailey.
Who said that?
Second by Mr. Rodriguez. Julie, please call roll.
His mouth didn't move.
Bailey?
Yes.
That was a good one.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Elmore?
Yes.
Coniston?
Yes.
Cantor?
Yes.
Heck?
Yes.
Morrison?
Yes.
We are adjourned.
Girl, you ever gonna slide
It's
in
a
there?
mic Zoom, so.
Hey, Lori.